Hey, hi, what's up? My name is Megan. Welcome to my channel. Don't mind me, just in my morning skincare routine. I have some dry shampoo sitting in my hair, but today I thought it would be really fun to go through and show you guys my makeup collection setup. I did this a little bit over on Instagram, but I thought I would film a video for YouTube as well. I am a little bit in the middle of a transition period right now, so don't mind my hair. So I'm literally moving all my stuff from one vanity setup to potentially a different vanity setup, which I'll show you guys in the video. I'm just waiting on a few things to come in at this time to see if I like that kind of setup or not. But yeah, let's just go ahead and get into it. Okay, so this used to be like the old setup that I was working with. It's inside of my closet here, and I had these cute little, have these cute little palette shelves where I would put just like a little decor item here, and then I have palettes that'll fit in here. Some of them are too wide, but these ones fit. So yeah, I have like, you know, the Tarte palette, I have some Nabla, some KKW, Too Faced, ColourPop, Patmograph, a lot of stuff that you guys might have not even seen. Well, I know you haven't seen me use yet on my channel, and some of it you guys probably haven't even seen me use on my Instagram, just because I've been so dedicated to my PTP, my rainbow palette. Here is the other shelf that I have up, and I just have face palettes over here. And I'm sorry the lighting is like so poor in this area. But I just have some face palettes and then more eyeshadow palettes. And then these are just like extra brushes that I don't use often, but they're ones I will reach for if I'm doing a more specific kind of look. And then this is just a candle that I had burned and I emptied out, and I just thought that it looked really cute up there in that setting. And then I had this little palette holder here that I got from Amazon, I believe. I have a couple of them, but this is where I just keep some of the palettes that I either want to use or I have plans to use or I need to use. I used to keep my like my PTP and my Rainbow Palette Challenge palette in here. Everything looks kind of different now because I'm in the middle of moving stuff around, but that's what that looked like. And then this one over here actually used to be in the corner, and this is just a lot of the palette. Oh, that's nice. This is a lot of my depotted palettes, so a lot of my single shadows that I have either purchased or depotted from other palettes are in this one. I put this one in the front to use it more, and then I moved my whole setup. So yeah, you know. And then some other stuff that just, you know, this needs used. Thinking about decluttering this one, actually. We'll see. But and then these are just here because they're part of the lip declutter that's going on right now and on my Instagram channel. So that's why these are sitting here, so I can kind of keep them separate from the ones that I'm trying out. And then originally in this drawer, so piece of paper, oh well. Originally in this drawer is where I kept like lippies, and then I just have like some random single shadows that I still need to try. And then I also have in here just like loose pigments, I guess. These are both from Urban Decay. I love both these. Their heavy metal line is so good. But I keep those here. I keep some eyelash glue. I don't actually wear falsies, but I use this if I'm going to be putting gems on. And then I have some eyeliners. These are the LA Girl ones that I got for my birthday last year, and I still haven't used because I freaking suck. And then in here, I just keep like a Sharpie. I keep my dermaplane thing. I keep scissors, and then I keep this little tool here that I use pretty often for when I'm placing jewels. Then I also have this pencil sharpener. And then I normally keep my tweezers in here too, but I have those on the other one right now. Which, if you're not following me on Instagram, this can be kind of confusing because I'm in the middle of a whole like setup shift. But in this first one, I have some like smaller palettes that don't really fit into my storage like these because they're so small. So in here, I just have like a couple of these Believe Beauty palettes. These are literally so good. I'll do a video featuring this. I'm going to put it up here right now because these are so underrated. Guess how much I paid for these? $5 hairs. $5 hairs. That is it. These are so good and super underrated in my opinion. This was one that was just decluttered to me, so I haven't used it yet. These two were gifted to me by a friend. I haven't used them yet. This is the Huda Beauty Topaz Obsessions, and I am obsessioned with this palette. It is so beautiful. Oh, it's so good. Man, I'm gonna put that up there too. And then I have this Natasha Denona palette. This one is the, says Peak. I don't have BoxyCharm. This wasn't a BoxyCharm. My friend Taylor sent it to me because she didn't want it. And these are the only Natasha Denona eyeshadows that I have. I haven't even tried it enough, honestly, to give you like my full opinion on it. Because to be honest, I have, sorry, I need to move here. But I have so many orange shadows that it's like low-key ridiculous, but I love orange. But yeah, I have that one. I have this palette here that was sent to me by Revlon. They sent me one with, this is faulty. Those two shadows are the same and they're not supposed to be. So this palette was okay. I'll definitely hang on to it. And then this Hourglass palette, I don't even know when this was from, but this was decluttered to me by my friend Caitlin over on Instagram. Really pretty, just not something that I reach for. I think it would be great for travel time. Oh, hey. Do you see me in the reflection? But yeah, that's just what I keep in here, like some smaller palettes that don't really fit in anything. And then in this drawer, I try to keep all the blush items. So I have like my blush palettes from Alamar. I have the medium and I have the light. Then I have this Milani trio. I love that thing. And then I have this Physicians Formula Butter Glow Face palette. This was actually sent to me. I haven't used it yet though. So there's the tea. And then I have these new putty blushes from e.l.f. I've tried this one out over here, and these are actually really nice. If you apply them with a stipple brush, I think that is going to be the best application method. I just got this shade, and I hate how they don't have the, oh wait, maybe it does. Does it have the shade on there? No. Okay. I hate how these don't have the shade on them. That's literally my only issue because I don't remember what shade this is, but it looks freaking beautiful. Continue with the blush. I have this one from Flower Beauty that was recently given to me by a friend. I haven't used it yet. It's a cream to like powder blush. It looks super beautiful. I've been really interested in Flower Beauty. I just haven't tried them yet. And I'm putting my ring light over here now, which I think is going to help a little bit with the lighting. And then I have this random, this is from Sugar Rush. It's like Tarte's sister brand. It's a whipped cream gleam highlighter. This stuff, I don't think I can get it with one hand. Oh, maybe I can. Look at me go. It is so beautiful, but the thing is, it's more of like something that I would wear to like a festival or something. And obviously we're not doing festivals right now. So I've only worn this like 2 or 3 times, but I don't want to declutter it yet because I still think it's beautiful. And then I have this Physicians Formula Multi-Stick. This is so good. I have the shade Warm Coral, I think it is. Can't get that to focus. But this is so good. I love it and I highly recommend it. I am an affiliate with Physicians Formula if you want to check out the link in the description. And then this is just a place for some additional blushes. These are my powder blushes from Honest Beauty. I love these. And then I have this KKW Beauty blush. This one's in the shade Flower Wall. I haven't used this that much. I don't know why. I just don't reach for it. And then the Patrick Ta. This one is in She's So LA. And this is so damn good. I love this shade. It is so beautiful. And then the Mulan Blush from ColourPop. This one is in the shade Matchmaker. This is one of my favorite blushes. I love the shade. It's like so neutral. If you don't like a glittery blush, then you will hate this. But I don't mind that. And I'm obsessed. And then I have my Color Fix. I have 3 of the Color Fix. And then I have this e.l.f. Duo that I actually haven't reached for in a freaking minute. Trying to get it open. Oh, there we go. And this blush is actually really pretty. It's really good. I don't use the other side at all. But this came with like free with a purchase. So definitely worth it. And then, yeah, the other Color Fix. Let me just do a little bit organizing here. Okay, so in the last drawer here, I just keep a bunch of random extras. Like this is a bunch of just like sponges and brushes that I don't ever use, but I don't want to throw them away because they're still good. And I just feel like you never know, you know? This is leftover from when I marbled the top of my vanity. And then I also have just like a random storage thing, and then some washi tape. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but this came in like a huge bundle where you got literally a ton of them. So I just store them down here. And then these are a couple of my magnetic palettes that I'm not currently using. The next top drawer is just kind of a bunch of miscellaneous. Like I have some really fun lashes. I have some loose, like, glitters. I can't even get them open, but they're like loose glitters. I have some eyeliner. I'm not going to say the brand because... Actually, I will say the brand. Killer Queen Cosmetics. I highly do not recommend. They are trash. Their customer service sucks. I won't even get into the whole story, but they literally, I would put them in the category of someone that is trying to scam people. So wouldn't purchase. And then this is just some other loose glitter pigments that I don't always use, but I keep around in case I need them for something fun and creative. This drawer is kind of a mess because some of my stuff is in other places, but this is essentially where I was keeping all of my highlights and my bronzers, as well as some other miscellaneous. But this is basically the highlight drawer. I have a couple from Ofra, one from Fenty. I also have this one from Nabla, which I love. And then I have this one from Jouer Cosmetics. This is the Molten Glow. It was limited edition, but I feel like it might still be available. I was going to open it, but I can't get it open. But this is so good. I love that highlight. It's going to look awesome in the summer. Then I have the Ofra Nikki Tutorials Trio in here. And then this is one of the Soul Body ones. This is freaking huge. It's a really pinky highlighter. It's super pretty. I really like it. And then for bronzer, I have 2 of the Physicians Formula. I have this matte one. And then I have one of the OG ones. I tried this matte one out like twice, but I haven't tried this one out yet. Since I've been focusing on my other bronzers, I've been kind of blindsided. Or no, that's not the right word. I don't know, laser focused on those, so I haven't really tried those. But and then the Kylie Cosmetics bronzer, this is surprisingly really good. I have the shade Tequila Tan, and I was shook by how good it was. Her stuff, well, when I'm filming this, is all marked way down. This was $8. For $8, 100% worth it. I would run out and get it. And then I have the Tom Ford Shade and Light Duo. This one is in the shade, or the Sculpt and Illuminate, whatever you want to call it. This one is in a shade Intensity 0.5. I really enjoyed this one. I have a whole review up on my Instagram. And then also the Alamar. This one is so pretty, and it has like a little brightener in there too. This one is in the shade Light. This was before they like repackaged and reformulated, but this formula was really good and I liked it. So not even sure why they decided to reformulate, but whatever. And then this is an RMS Beauty Loose Pigment Highlighter. This is great for in the summer, as is this KKW Beauty one, which is in the shade pearl. This is going to be like an all over my body dusting when summertime comes. You just wait and see. Then lastly, down in here is mostly just kind of like prop stuff. So like this is stuff that I shoot a lot of my photos with, my flat lays. I have these too, but I think they're really pretty, but they just cast a really dark lighting on my photograph. So I don't know if I'm going to keep those or not. And then this is kind of too where I keep like all my more creative stuff. So like my jewels, I got these from Amazon, my pearls, some more jewels. And then this is, I bought this for, Halloween and I used it. I literally just used the black pretty much. LOL. But yeah, it's cheap. It was okay. I have it for if I want to use it. And then this is where I just keep my like attachment macro lens. Okay, then I have some like additional storage over here for some stuff. They're not all full of makeup, but like this one is my replacement drawer for like skincare and stuff, or maybe it's not replacement, it's just skincare that I haven't tried yet. And that's what that drawer is looking like. It's looking really good. Honestly, it was really overpacked, but now I think it's at like a reasonable place. And then this drawer is the unopened makeup and stuff that I need to try or work through. Because I just like, I cannot wait to try this gloss, but I just have so many glosses open right now that I just like don't want to start that that time bomb yet because I'm using it. And then some stuff just like not my shade yet, like this one that Physicians Formula sent me. I haven't even tried it because the shade right now I know would be like way too light. And then some of them are going to be like replacements. Like when I'm out of my ColourPop setting mist, I'm going to bring this one out. So kind of just stuff that I'm like working through, but yeah, 'tis what it is. So yeah, just to recap, that was the old setup where I was filming and doing all my stuff for Instagram. But now I'm trying to move towards something with a little more, just like a more solid background, because before my whole beauty room was in the back, which like, you know, whatever, but I like a solid background better. So I decided to move my work from home desk out here into the middle. And then I think I'm going to get some carts maybe for the sides to store all my makeup in. And then hopefully by the time when this is going up, I will have already put up some vines back there in the back. But yeah, so now I'm just going to go ahead and bring you guys on around and go through some of the stuff on this vanity. That's why I said stuff is weird right now, because I'm just in a weird, just in like a weird place of transition with my makeup room. So over here, I'm keeping my brushes. These ones need washed. Like now I use them for red all over today. But this is where I keep my brushes. I got these cute little holders off Amazon. They are so pretty. I love them. Then I just keep a coaster over here because I always have iced coffee or something usually. So yep, brushes, ring light, my little tripod. And then I always keep my little bar of soap on my vanity. This one's just from Pears. It's literally like $4 for 2 big bars of it. And that's what I keep up here for soap brows. This is the lipstick that's currently on the chopping block that people are voting on. This one is Cherry Pop from KKW Beauty. It's a really gorgeous red tone. But that's why it's on here right now, because I'm waiting for everyone to decide if we are keeping or if we are decluttering. And then I have this beautiful makeup storage thing I got from Amazon, and I'm obsessed. It was 100% worth it. I'm just going to take you through it from the top to the bottom. Also, sorry if I'm not super stable. I'm literally just holding you guys with my hand. But up here, I keep single shadows these need more love. I've only used this like one time. These need more love, but single shadows. And then I have Rare Beauty liquid highlight. I actually really love this liquid highlight. Then I have the Jouer Blush and Bloom Stick. These are super good too. I have my concealer, my current concealer. This is my winter shade. This is a Dose of Colors one. If you need a good concealer, this is that bitch. Some stuff I'm reviewing right now, try the Laura Mercier tinted oil or tinted moisturizers and the primer. And then I have my Urban Decay setting mist that I use for my brows and everything. And then up here, I just have like another facial luminizer, the Becca Under Eye Cream. Bleh. And then I have my Holy Grail pore filler. This one is from Tarte. It is the Timeless Smoothing Primer Base. If you have pores, you need this. Super good. I have my Depotted Urban Decay Potion Primer. I have the concealer that I use to cut my creases, the gloss that I'm panning, another primer that I'm trying out, chapstick. I don't really like this one. It's actually almost gone. Then tweezers are over here right now, glitter primer, and then up here is where I just keep all of my lip liners. Okay, so then from moving down into the middle area, on this, I kind of just have a lot of my toppers. So like the Mario, what does he call this? The Crystal Reflector. This is actually a really good eyeshadow topper. So I keep that up here. I have a couple of the Nabla glitter quads. These are so good. I keep them as toppers. And then the Patmograph Sublime palette. This like wasn't meant to be a topper, but like that's all this palette is good for. And even then, I don't recommend this one. The shades don't work well together at all. And other than this duochrome, that does look great by itself, the other shades need, this is a companion palette, I guess is what I'm trying to say. It's not good on its own unless you're using the duochrome. So I just keep that with the toppers. I don't know, honestly, my declutter, because I don't use it that often or like ever. Then I have this ColourPop. This is actually a highlight, but I think it is a really good topper or a lower lash line moment. Then this is the Alchemist palette from KVD. This has a lot of really pretty holographic shades in that I use pretty often for just like the finishing touch. And then I have the Kiss Glue for when one of my press-ons pops off. And then I have two sponges, which I literally never even use sponges anymore. So I might wash these out and store them to make more room. I then have some stuff that I'm like using pretty frequently. So like the Wet n Wild Tinted Hydrator. I have my Tower 28 blush and Tower 28 bronzer up here. I have my Milani Baked Blush, which is so pretty. This is the shade that I have. I don't know how to say it, but it's a beautiful peach. And then I also have my Honest Beauty. These are my cream blushes. These are my favorite cream blush formula, to be honest. They are just so good. And they're really user-friendly, especially for like beginners. They blend out great. They hold pigment. They don't bring up my makeup underneath. I highly recommend these. If you're new to the cream game, if you've been in the cream game, you need these. I have the shade Coral Peach and Peony Pink, and I love them both. I actually had been wanting to use them, so I moved them over to this vanity because I didn't want to have to get up and walk over there. But this is a shelf with all my Project Pan items. So you guys have seen these in a recent video. I keep them here. And then this little area down here, here's my brow gel. And then this is just like random stuff like liners, mascara, brushes that I use often, spoolies, all the stuff that I like, finishing touches for the eyes go in there. And then these two, I haven't used this yet because it's a little bit light for me right now. But I've heard really good things, and it's my only motivation to not lose my tan is that I would love to use this. And then this was actually decluttered to me from a friend, and I've kind of been using it. It's not bad, I mean, for the price especially, but I don't really have my full thoughts on it yet. And then over here is just other stuff that I am using quite frequently. So like the Diamond Wet Highlight, all my half-caked items. I am on such a cream train right now. So I brought a lot of my favorite creams over into this little turntable. And then my rotating 9-pan, as you guys saw before. And then here's where I keep kind of like my foundations. So this is one of my pressed foundations, Auric. And then I have this setting mist. I have the ColourPop foundations. These ones are so good. I love these. Like this is like my favorite. I really like the e.l.f. foundation too. But I really love these. And then my Shiseido. This one is the Radiant Lifting foundation. This shit is so good. This is my favorite high-end foundation, and I will definitely be repurchasing it. I really love it. That shade's just a bit light for me right now. So yeah, that's what I keep there. Okay, and then the last thing is the drawer. In here, since I'm doing the lipstick project right now, I have my lippies in here. These are the mattes, liquids, bullets that I still need to do for the declutter. So these still need to be voted on. And then this is all the glosses that I need to use and get votes on for the declutter as well. So I'm keeping those in this drawer. Then I have my makeup wipes that I use to clean up my under eyes. I have my color switch. I put this on top of the desk when I actually start doing my makeup. And then I have the palettes that I am using very frequently. So these two, as you guys are all caught up now, this is my PTP. This isn't a project that I'm trying to wrap up here soon. So I just keep those handy in here. But all this is going to be like pretty subject to change depending on what I decide to do with my setup. Like I said, I'm going to get some ivory for back behind me, and then I'm going to try out some cards beside the vanity. And if I like that, then I'll probably make the full transition. If not, then I don't know. But that's why I've just kind of been testing it out like slowly to see if I like it or if I don't like it. And then if I do and I move all my stuff, I'll obviously be reorganizing. If you would like to see a video of me reorganizing my makeup collection, let me know in the comments and I'd be happy to film that as well. But yeah, that is all for me today. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell before you leave. And yeah, I hope you guys have a fantastic day, and I'll talk to you later.